Hi, it's Kerri from Brandscape and this week's conversation is about graphic design and brand design. And what I'd like to convince you to do is to ditch your logo and to develop a visual identity communication system. So many people, and entrepreneurs, when they're starting off their business and they're designing a logo, they love that part. It's creative, it's pretty, and they often design something that they like. Okay? Now, that is an approach that we'd like to steer you away from. When you design your logo, you need to shift from being pretty or being attractive to you to being symbolic and communicative to your target audience. Okay? And so graphics are fantastic. Graphics communicate what I call a shallow, temporary concept, hopefully. If your logo looks like stationary design, you are moving in the wrong direction. Okay, so what needs to happen is every aspect of your visual ID sends a signal to the receptors of your audience in the marketplace, and every single detail should express and carry weight in terms of the expression of your brand identity. So what I mean by that is when we develop a brand identity, we look at what do you do, for whom you do it for, and why. Why do you serve that community? And the other thing we tackle is what is the emotional solution that you're providing. Okay? And as you know, the audience is not looking for it's not looking for the process. They're looking to buy a result, and they're looking to buy an emotional result. So if you help them over the bridge or through a process to their desired result, there's going to be an emotional solution that's provided, okay, through your services. So your services are a means to an end. And so when I work with clients, we often look at what is that emotion that you're really selling. And then when we move into the visual ID development, we look at what is the color of that emotion. Okay? I'd like you to look at the industry that you're playing in, the pond in which you're swimming. You have a competitive set, even if nobody out there is like you. I want you to look at the competitive set or the competitive landscape and go to the very top. Who is known for that? Who is doing it the best? Let's say you're in financial services or you're helping clients with their budget. Go to who's known for that and look at their mark. Look at their symbolism. Listen to the sound of the graphics, okay? And they're conveying something. They're owning that space that you're playing in. And that is proven. A proven space, a proven mark. And the more and more successful and more proven we want to communicate that we are, we reduce the graphics into being symbols and symbolic, and hopefully conveying a concept and a metaphor if possible. And then you are distilling the imagery down into being symbolic. Very simple, very potent, very powerful, but not stationary. Okay? And so, because when somebody comes to your website or looks at your business card, you've got a few seconds to their human reactor, the computer that makes decisions about your brand is going to decide whether or not it looks professional or not. And when it's going to buy your services and you look small or potentially small and less proven, they will not buy. They rather go to the known factor in that space because they know they're going to get their emotional solution from that space. So an example here might be, let's say, a Susie Orman in the financial segment. Whether you like her brand or not, or what she stands for, she certainly stands for something very, very clear, very, very powerfully communicated through the brand expression. And people will buy her program before yours because it feels proven and it's a safer bet. So you need to go and readdress your imagery, your graphics. I don't even call them graphics, I call them marks and symbols and communication assets. And every single thing about your color, your line weight, your typeface, your symbol should be distilled so that it carries the most bang for the visual buck, and it stays in concept and metaphor so that the audience is intrigued to learn more. Okay? Good luck with that, and I look forward to seeing your graphics get much more powerful and much more potent, like little truffles.